What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Capcom Showcase reaction stream here at the Super Gamer Boys studio. I'm joined today by the king of video games, Adrian Homeboy Holmes. How's it going, Adrian?
What up, my good man? Are you ready for some Capcom goodness? Are you ready for me to to go back and forth again about whether or not I should go ahead and pick up Street Fighter 6 early? Because I'm really feeling like I should.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what kind of DLC they show off. That's what I imagine. And Eddie mentioned that in the chat. I imagine that's probably what we're going to see. See some Street Fighter 6 DLC. But what I was mentioning right before you walked in, I was talking to Eddie. Will we see some Resident Evil 8 DLC, or is it too late?
Ooh, I mean, we already got it though.
Did we?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
With Ethan's daughter?
Really?
Uh-huh.
How did I not know about that?
Yeah, we got that a while ago, like last year.
I need to go play that then. I literally was just saying, like, they haven't put out anything. Resident Evil 7 got tons of DLC, and Resident Evil 8 hasn't gotten any. But somehow
it came out.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm an idiot. All right, cool. Well, maybe we'll get more, because remember, like, 7 did get a lot. 7 got quite like a few missions, some random like side things, like some goofy, silly spin-off things. Like, so yeah, I would love to get more, I guess. I didn't realize we already got some, but I guess I'll have to go check that out at some point. But yeah, any other thought? Do you think we get like, do you think we get a new Monster Hunter? Anything like that?
I mean, it's definitely possible.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for it to be Monster Hunter 5. But it's probably going to be World 2 just because it's the more popular of the two.
Yeah, okay.
So whichever one, I'm going to play it. It doesn't matter. But it would be nice to get another entry in the mainline series. Rise was great. World was great. But they're definitely both different flavors compared to good old-fashioned Monster Hunter Prime. So
right.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
See. Well, once I click this button in 9 seconds, we will know. So... let me make sure.
Do it.
Let's see, 1080p, 60. All right, here we go. Let's start this sucker. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
What are these schmeckins?
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Who put 0?
Capcom put 0, dude. Capcom does whatever the heck they want to do.
Capcom.
Oh, I love the old logo.
Ooh.
I like that. I like
that a lot.
Hello,
everyone. Welcome to the Capcom Showcase. Full we get started, we'd like to share the June 11th, 2023
Hey, so you sound like the Halo guy.
Kilimanjaro.
A
Double
thanks
kill.
to everyone for playing our games. It's thanks to our amazing fans that
Triple
we can
kill.
celebrate such a milestone. We look forward to creating many more games in the years to come.
I forgot about Phoenix Wright.
Continue to enjoy them.
I just want a new Phoenix Wright.
Now it's time to
with with RTX with ray tracing.
Stay tuned until the end so you don't
give me Phoenix Wright VR. That's what I want.
We ray traced the courtroom so you could really see the wood paneling and appreciate it.
Oh, this game was that.
This is from the Xbox.
Yeah, this looks interesting. I don't know if it looks good.
This is what I thought was Monster Hunter at first.
Right. So creepy.
The weirder, the better.
Looks like the Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, that was terrifying the first time.
Dude, I found this shrine that, like, it's guarded by one of those things. Like, you walk in this cave.
Uh-huh.
And then there's nothing there, and then suddenly it just pops out and chases you. And I managed to get to the shrine and get into it and finish it. But then there's like more of the cave to explore. But I didn't have enough resources to like kill the thing. And it just I sat there for like 15 minutes and it like didn't like, because a lot of times they time out. This one doesn't. It's like stays there until you kill it. And so I was like, well, I guess I had to use a teleport, the quick travel, to get out of there because I was trapped. It was sitting at the bottom of this giant boulder that the shrine was on, just waiting for me. I'm like, well, okay.
Time to go.
I guess I'm fast traveling out of this cave because I'm not walking out, that's for sure.
Imagine there's a shrine where you have to fight one. Remember how, like, in Breath of the Wild, where there were those shrines where you had to fight guardians?
Oh, the guardians! No, please, I don't want to do that. They're so hard to kill too. That's the thing. I know. Like, I think I shot like 15 plant bombs at it and it survived still. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know what else to do. I used all of my bombs. All right, Path of Goddess. That was the same trailer we saw the other day.
Traditional Japanese aesthetics come to life through the power of RE Engine. Experience a unique blend of
that is one thing I will give Capcom.
Epic tale.
RE Engine is incredibly versatile.
Oh yeah, the things they get it to do.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess.
And they don't complain about it. I feel like so many other developers are like, oh, like we need to make a new engine because the engine we were using is only good for first-person shooter. It's only good for this or that. And it's like, RE Engine's like, it does whatever the heck we want. And it looks great.
RE Engine definitely cost them a lot of money.
Is coming to Steam, iOS,
Mega Man X Dive Offline. What is this?
What the heck is this?
Eddie, you like Mega Man.
I was gonna say, is Eddie popping off right now?
World premiere. There's the sirens. Eddie alert, Eddie alert. He says, I listening. There's Mega Man,
which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack.
Is this a card game?
Using hunter programs to recover data before it's too late.
What is happening? So you have to keep them from deleting the Mega Man X games?
And other characters from the Mega Man franchise, including characters that haven't been playable before.
So basically, Capcom couldn't afford an antivirus, so they're paying you to play a game to fight against people hacking into the Capcom servers.
Characters and equipment.
I mean, that was the whole thing about Battle Network. That's basically what that was.
Power up your weapons and more to customize your character however you want.
If you don't fight the bad guys, they're going to delete Mega Man X and it'll never exist again.
Dive offline.
Eddie says, I don't know about this.
I
think it's a mobile game as well, which sounds
I think it's a mobile game that was online in Japan. They took it offline and then just brought it over here as a game.
Complete stages and use element metals to recover memory.
That explains the name.
Then analyze recovered memories to unlock characters.
Mega Man X, whatever.
Offline.
Offline, yeah. That makes more sense.
There are more than 900 stages to play. Challenging mechanics and enemies await on classic and new stages. You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the past.
Yeah, but can you play your SNES game on your phone, Eddie? Oh, why is there a giant eggplant in the back of that one? There's a giant eggplant emoji on that level. It's so weird.
Mega Man X Dive Offline launches in 2023.
There you go. Pre-order now, Eddie. Pre-save it in the App Store. Get on it. You can, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Now, here's the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
Spotlight Corner.
What does that mean? Ah, here we go.
A new era of fighting games is upon us.
Here you go.
Street Fighter 6 launched on June 2nd. It's already received
there's so much to play. I want to play it so bad.
Fans around the world. Street Fighter 6 includes World Tour, an expansive single-player story mode.
Final Fantasy is literally out next week.
Experience made even more accessible.
So did they end up releasing a demo yesterday at the event?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they announced the demo after the event, and then it went live this morning.
Okay. Because yeah, that was my prediction when it didn't get announced earlier in the day. You were all bummed out, and I'm like, dude, it's coming at the event. I bet you they announced something.
You were dead on.
Nailed it.
Street Fighter 6 is out now for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
If I get it on Steam, I can play it on my deck, and then I can play it anywhere.
Oh, baby.
We also have an announcement for Capcom Pro Tour.
That might be the move.
be
This
it.
year's Capcom Pro Tour will feature Street Fighter 6, the newest entry in the series. Players from around the world will compete in
The
regional
Capcom
matches
Pro Tour
and
better
battle to
show
be
Street
this
Fighter
year's
6. They
champion.
own it.
Yeah, why wouldn't they use
To
the
celebrate
newest
the
one
launch
at
of
their
Street Fighter
tournament?
6, this year we have our largest prize
I
pool
loved the
ever.
year that this was at
Total prize
PSX.
pool for Capcom Pro Tour
The
is
Capcom
over
Pro
$2
Tour.
million,
That was so
with $1
awesome.
million
That would
going
be
to first
sick.
place. Capcom Pro Tour 2023.
You basically got entrance
will feature
into
3
two
types
events
of
for the price
tournaments.
of one. It ruled.
Online premieres,
So the
offline premieres, and
the
World
Cyberpunk
Warrior.
2077 and Phantom Liberty
The
bundle,
winners of
it's
each
on sale right
tournament will
now. It's
advance to the World
$55
Finals
for
at
both.
Capcom Cup 10.
Because
I just
normally
bought the core game.
the DLC is
Which player will crush the
$30.
competition and take home this year's championship.
That's up there. I don't even know if I like the main game all the way yet.
Next,
Yeah, well, for
we
the
have
price
news
of the
about
main
Street
game,
Fighter
for
Pro
$5
JP
less, so for 55
2023.
bucks, you could have gotten both. At least
And
through
Street
Steam.
Fighter
Through Steam.
League,
I don't know if
the
it's on
world's
anything
top
else.
players
But
form teams of 4
It was 25
and compete in
on
official Capcom
PlayStation
Team League matches.
for the core game.
We have the largest number of teams ever.
I also feel like
The
my
opening
Steam
match
Deck
will
would
be held
die
on
in 10
July
minutes if
7th.
I started up Cyberpunk on it.
I know it
Stream
says
live
it's
on the
deck
Capcom
verified,
Fighters
but it's
JP
like,
Which it
yeah,
probably
all
is,
right.
and
but
Twitch.
Yeah, but it kills your
And
battery, like you said.
540p.
Forget about the
at,
Street Fighter
like-
League World Championship 2023.
What was I looking up?
They're
Oh yeah, I
good.
was looking up
The US and
Street.
European leagues will determine the
Fighter
teams that will
6.
go on to compete in
I
the
was
World
curious if
Championship.
there's any sales going on for that. No.
I doubt it.
They have a demo though. You can download the demo on your Steam Deck.
I played the demo. I played
Oh,
the
okay,
demo
okay,
on,
okay.
on
Close and
PlayStation.
personal with Resident Evil 4
You should-
on PlayStation
You should
5.
try it on your Steam
The
Deck though, and
game's
see it
main
make sure
story will
it
be
runs
playable in
well
VR
before you
with
go.
Oh yeah,
PlayStation
that's a good.
VR
That's a good.
2.
It says it's deck verified.
Thanks to the
though.
power
You
of
never know.
PlayStation VR 2, you'll be able to experience an even more immersive version of the game.
Capcom, I don't think you're betting on the right horse on this one.
Take aim as you fight to survive.
So this is a VR version of the
RE4's
remake,
cutting-edge
right? Because
knife
they already had
action is a core
they already
part
had a
of the game.
VR version of
And the
the
PlayStation
original.
VR 2
That
Sentinel
came out.
Quest, yeah.
That came out like
Even
last
more
year, but
intuitive.
this is a remake of VR.
Experience extreme survival horror
the remake
firsthand.
that just came
Yeah.
out a couple months ago.
Resident Evil 4 VR mode is a free DLC.
It's also just a
exclusive
mode,
To
it's not-
PlayStation
Ah,
VR 2.
I see. I mean, that's technically what the Resident Evil 7 VR was considered a mode, but it was the entire game.
Right.
But they called it a VR
Now
mode.
on to
Oh,
the next
Pragmata.
game in
Okay, we're
today's
finally hearing
lineup.
more about this.
That's
The
right.
last-
They announced this last year?
Longer. It was quite a few years ago, and it was this extremely vague, like Kojima-esque trailer that didn't make any sense. Like no dialogue, and it was like super janky. Not janky, but just like, yeah, weird. They didn't show us anything. Vague. That's what I was working for. Vague.
Up you go. Sorry, kid.
I feel like RE Engine games are like a little bit like they have a style to them. You can tell when it's a Capcom game.
Oh,
If
so
that
it's supposed to be
makes sense.
2022. You see that? It's supposed to be 2022, and then it said 2023 crossed out, and now it just has a question mark. So that's a bummer. So it's indefinitely delayed, but they are still working on it. So that's cool, I guess. But White.
Pragmata. White God 1000. We're here.
Is anyone? Yeah, we're here. Eddie's here. Matty Tech is here.
You're here.
Boba
Kicking
Fett
it
is
with us.
here. You're here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, is what they have that we must postpone it to release. Or current how they work the best game we possibly can. We need more time. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's
Did
fine.
they say what to?
It's almost time for Ghost Trick.
No,
Here's the
they-
latest
they
on the
didn't really
game.
say nothing. This is
This
delayed.
is another one that they announced
Hello
before.
everyone.
This
I'm
is the
Shintakumi,
remake of the DS
original
game,
creator of Ghost Trick.
Oh, okay.
which
It's
I'm glad they
almost
did
time
because
for
that
the
DS
game's
game is like
release,
150
and I
bucks
can't wait for
now.
you to play it. But first, let's get started with this.
Eddie, I am everywhere at once.
World premiere. Yeah, you're a detective who actually died, and
Oh yeah.
your ghost helps people solve their crimes. Or
What
things that they want.
I love how they're just like
Oh, a demo.
Demo for Ghost Trick
gun to
is
the dog's
available
head,
now
and
for
that's where it
download.
stops.
The story
I would
starts
definitely
an
say
honest
check it
kid
out.
named Cecil.
Seconds before he
In
blew the
course of
dog's head
solving
off.
his own murder, he will meet and change the lives of all sorts of people in all sorts of situations. Things may seem unrelated at first, but each person plays a vital role in Cecil's story. and together, their stories will lead him to one ultimate truth. So think of the demo as a doorway, inviting you into a great big mystery. It's been 30 years since we made the original game. And just like Sissel, I met many new people, and there were many miracles
that's the DS game.
during its development.
Okay.
I have no doubt these experiences are what shaped Ghost Trick into the unforgettable game it is. To the team that lovingly ported this game, and all the fans who have shown so much love towards it, I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm thrilled that through this rebirth, Ghost Trick will be available to so many more people around the world.
Sounds like a cool concept.
Now,
I'm down.
It is. I remember it back in the day.
And one more thing. I practiced very, very hard for 2 weeks for this appearance. So, should we meet someday, it will make me very happy if it could speak in Japanese.
Okay.
Gary can help out with that part.
Working on it. Working on it. I'm learning. Getting there. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight?
From the creator of the Ace Attorney series, Shu Takumi, this classic mystery game is being reborn.
That makes sense.
One night,
Haven't played
I would definitely
Ace Attorney recently.
I would say at least check out the demo. I think it's worth at least taking a look at.
What's the demo coming out on?
It's already out.
I know, but what? They haven't said what. Like a Switch?
I'm
Xbox,
assuming
PlayStation?
A rookie detective,
PC?
I'm assuming Switch, maybe PlayStation.
Targeted, and Sissel witnesses
It's on Steam. Play on my Steam Deck.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Steam.
or if it's on Switch, I'll play on my Switch too. Either way, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Why was I
But-
killed?
Wait, who was I?
Who
You can't
killed me?
remember who you are?
And what does it mean that I was given these powers of the dead? Use the powers of the dead to possess and trick items. The controls are easy. Connect Sissel's glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire. Possess the bowl. Possess the star ornament.
Possess
You can
the
then
star
trick the
ornament.
objects
I
you
love that.
possess. Trick the guitar to play it. What will happen when you trick the cart?
So this is all stuff you could touch and drag and stuff with the stylus back in the
Possessing
day.
and tricking objects will let you access new areas.
That's really cool.
Sissel can go back 4 minutes before someone's death. What happened before her murder? Those clues are hidden in the past. Follow past events in real time. The limit, however, is 4 minutes. Help people
So you're
avoid
solving
near-death
crimes,
predicaments
not
and
necessarily
change
stopping
their
them,
fates.
right?
Right.
Sissel will face
Well, you
death
can
in
change their
many
fate, too.
forms.
Ah, yeah.
Changing their fates will change the story. And that story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Sissel's death.
Huh.
Ghost Trick, launching on June
Switch?
30th,
Wait,
2023.
PS4 and
Demo
Xbox
version
One.
Available now. Don't miss
What?
the pre-order bonuses.
How is it not coming to
See the
PS5 and
official
Xbox
website.
Series?
It
I mean, it is,
technically it does. Yeah,
but it'll be the PS4 and Xbox One versions that's playable on the new consoles.
it's not a very intensive game. I don't think we need a next gen version of it.
I don't know, it just seems
Now
weird.
on to the
It's
next
just
game in today's
it's
lineup.
already weird to see those logos now. Like it just is like, wait a second. These new consoles have been out
World
for
premiere.
3 years now. All right, what are we getting?
What do we got?
What do we got?
Oh,
baby!
No way! Are they finally bringing these up?
Objection!
Yes!
Yes!
More! Give me more!
Oh,
Please.
oh, dude. Wait, how are they gonna do dual destinies? I guess they can figure it out.
There it is. 3D, baby.
Man, oh, baby!
Look at the ray tracing on that bad
Look
boy.
at how good they look. They didn't die with 3DS. They didn't die with 3DS.
That's
yes.
so good. I think this is this is the next episode to go free on for our Super Gamer Book Club. So at the end of June, you'll be able to listen and watch our book club episode on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The first one. So good. I need to finish the other two though. The first, because I beat the first one early 2024. Heck yes.
In Ace Attorney, players serve as lawyers for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth. Now, the 4th, 5th, and 6th mainline Ace Attorney games are being brought together to share the story of Apollo Justice and his allies in the dark age of the law.
You good?
On Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4,
oh, your audio's
Xbox
janky
One,
now.
Windows, and
is it?
Yeah, you sound like a robot.
The colorful characters and courtroom drama of each game have been relitigated in beautiful full HD. Available in 7
I'm so
languages,
excited for this. This
Japanese,
game looks so
English,
good.
French, German,
I have them
Korean,
on
and traditional and
3DS,
simplified
but
Chinese.
Okay, how about
Also
now?
added voice
You're good
recordings
now,
for the new
yeah.
languages.
I was just saying, yeah, I'm so stoked
We're
for this
sure
because
there's
I have all of them. I have all
objection
6 of them on
everything
3DS,
included in
but
this collection.
I'm tempted
Apollo
to get.
Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy
I'm
is
getting
currently
them.
in
I'm
development for
I'm
Windows
interested.
early
I'm interested in getting the
2024.
HD remasters of the
Please
first
look
3,
forward to
just
more
because like
information about this
they're
collection
fun
in
on
the future.
3DS, but it'd be fun to also play on my Switch or Steam Deck. So, like, I might
Next,
pick up
we
the
have
first
some
collection,
Capcom
and then when
news
that
to
second
share.
collection comes out,
The first 3
I might
always
need
go
to-
on sale like all the time. You can get it for like $15.
This month marks
I'll have to add it to
Capcom's
my
40th
Steam wish list.
anniversary. As part of the celebration,
dang,
I'd
40
say get them
years.
on
Opened a
Switch because
digital
you
theme
can
park
see them
called
popping that
Capcom Town.
OLED.
That's true. That's true.
take a stroll through the museum to view original artwork and other materials from various
Oh man,
titles on display.
that's the highlight right there. That's the highlight of the
You
showcase.
can even play a few of Capcom's beloved classics for free. Head on over to the castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections. Participants will receive a special reward, so don't miss out.
Okay.
We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions,
This is the game they keep expanding,
along with
right?
the many other fun
It's
experiences
not.
we've
I don't think this is a
prepared
game,
at
is it?
Oh,
It's just
What
their
am I
website.
thinking of?
It's
Oh,
just
the
it's just a
arcade, the
celebration.
arcade.
This is just a celebration of their 40th anniversary. They made a website you can
A
go to.
Capcom ID account is required to play Resident
Is this
Evil
game
RE
even come out
Verse.
yet?
Our new upcoming
Which one?
title,
RE Verse?
Exoprimal,
RE-verse. I don't even think it's come out
and
yet.
to use the online features
I'm
of
not
Street
sure
Fighter
actually.
6.
No,
No,
I already have
I don't-
Capcom
I don't-
ID.
I don't think it has
You can
come
also
out yet
use this
because
account with
I.
other Capcom services and
It
campaigns.
came
such
with
as a
my
survey
because I
about
pre-ordered
today's
Resident
Capcom
Evil 8.
Showcase.
It came
Right.
with it, and as far as I know, I can't
We'll
install it
release more
yet. So I don't think
titles
it's
and
out yet. At
services
least not on
compatible
PC.
with
Let me
Capcom
look.
ID soon.
Well, if it's not out there, it's not
Register
out
now for
anywhere.
Capcom
RE.
I had to get a
Verse.
Capcom ID to play Street Fighter, so I'm good on that.
I
Now
take
for
that
the
back.
latest
Reverse
on
is out
Exoprimal
apparently. I don't know
ahead
when
of
it
next
came out,
month's
but
launch.
wild. Mostly negative.
Hello,
Oh, the
everyone.
reviews are so bad.
I'm
Oh, it just came out
Takuro Hidooka,
a
the
few months
director
ago in
of
October.
Nobody wanted it in the first
I'm
place, so I
excited
Yeah,
to share
understand.
the latest
Nobody.
Exoprimal news with you all. But first, let's check out this video.
World premiere.
Oh, we're getting more Exoprimal.
But I heard activity on this frequency.
Hello? My name is Garrett Silence.
Basically, the IB's godfather. He was responsible for the entire Exosuit project.
You know,
Uh-huh.
I assume
This is the one you were saying before. Should have been Dino Crisis or
Exosuits
whatever.
were developed right here.
I need exosuits. It's our only shot. We need access to the past.
But it doesn't look bad. Like I would definitely try it.
We picked up back in 2040, intact and hot off the presses. The access codes to override Leviathan.
Like if they put out a beta or something.
The whole thing.
Heisel.
The fuel of the future.
All this time, Heisel is a side effect of time travel?
Oh, so I'm looking at the Resident Evil 8
Out of
DLC.
dead dinosaurs?
So it's $15 and it comes with 3 new pieces of DLC. One is the Mercenaries mode. One
That's
is
actually good.
third person mode, so you can play the whole main storyline in third person.
Except they hide Ethan's face the entire time.
And then the third one is what you were talking about, Shadows of Rose, which is a new scenario starring a grown-up Rose. Ethan's beloved daughter is kidnapping as a baby kicked off the original village story. So it's too bad they bundle all that together. Cause it's on sale right now for $15, but it's like I don't care about those other two things.
They're actually pretty good though. Mercenaries has always been good ever since it was on. What was it on?
Okay, Doc.
7, I think it came out with.
Okay.
Golos, the Hammerheads.
Well done. You fought desperately and survived.
This seems interesting because you're going to need a bunch of different kinds. You're going to need a heavy to take aggression. You're going to need one that can move quickly and take damage.
Right.
You're going to need a bruiser.
Helping to make a better exosuit.
Good hunting, Ace.
Exo Primal.
Presenting my most exciting combat project, the Savage Gauntlet.
July 14th.
July 14th.
Yeah, not feeling it. Not for me, anyways. Not for me.
Head Start kit. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Season pass? No, thank you. There shouldn't be a season pass unless it's free to play.
I don't like it when you sell me time savers, because now you're telling me that the game is built to waste my time.
What did you think?
Right.
That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players who participated in the open beta test back in March.
Oh, it was back in March. I didn't even know.
Before we dive in, we're getting more about this?
Plus, you gave us
this is their probably like their big title.
We can't thank you enough. While only portions of the Dino Survival content were made available for the open beta test, today we'll be introducing more content included in the full game. Let's take a look at what you can expect when Exo Primal launches on July 14th.
Okay.
That's only a month away.
Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040 and forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games. The story unfolds as you play through.
I can tell you right now, we will not have exosuits that look like that in 2040. Not even close.
No, there's a lot going on here that definitely will not exist in less than 20 years, that's for sure.
At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses.
Like, this is like
You'll unlock
2100.
new missions with a variety of objectives, including 10-player co-op, a multitude of
if we're
dinosaurs
lucky,
to fight, and more maps. The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges.
Let's just say it's beyond our lifetime.
Modules can be used to enhance exosuits and modify active
What do you mean?
skills.
I plan on living over 100.
These modules can be obtained
Do you?
by fulfilling certain conditions while
Yeah,
you
of
play the
course.
game.
I don't know, man.
You can also personalize.
I'm gonna
There's
live-
very few people that are 100 that are like
such
happy
as
about it.
skins, weapon skins, decals, and
Yeah, I got
emotes.
video games, dude. They
The
didn't have
game
video
also
games.
features a special
Fair. That's a fair
5-player
point.
mission that changes weekly. Compete with squads from around the world for the fastest completion.
Imagine
times,
Super
or by
Gamer
earning
Boys.
awards for
Twitch.tv/the
achieving
Super Gamer
most
Boys. I'm
damage
up there as like a
block in the suit.
110-year-old
It'll be
dude.
something. Twitch will not be around.
There are
If
many ways
you're
to
100,
enjoy the
no
game.
friggin' way.
YouTube will be
Completing
though.
the main
We'll
story.
be streaming over on YouTube. We'll have a contract.
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
it'll be one of the megacorps, right?
We took your
Google,
feedback into
Disney.
consideration as well. In the full version
What's
of
the other
Exo
one?
Primal,
Warner
we
Brothers.
plan to implement a mode where victory is determined by completing
Apple.
missions
Yeah,
as quickly
and
as
Apple.
possible,
Yeah,
instead
those will
of
be the
direct
big
combat with other
megacorps that are
players.
around still.
We hope you look forward to that.
Those will be the only
Now,
companies
let's
there
go
are.
over all the new
You'll be
info
buying
we
Apple
just saw in the
toothpaste. If we still have regular
Who was
teeth.
that new face at the beginning?
At 100, it's just gonna be straight dentures, dude.
Meet
I don't
Dr.
need
Science.
Oh yeah, no,
toothpaste.
I'm talking about
The
like
developer of
humans.
the
Like
Exo
if they
I
haven't
know.
invented
And the
some
head of
super
Anchor
cyber
Division,
teeth or something.
IBS's elite research group based on Bikitoa Island.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even with like Cyberpunk 2077, it's like
The Stratovator.
there's
a
no
space
way the
elevator
world's
that
gonna be like
extends
that in
from the Anchor
2077.
Division research
Maybe,
facility
but I don't
into
know.
orbit
You never
will
know.
also be a playable map.
Prosthetics are getting better every
Incredible
day.
battles will unfold while
That's
exo
true.
fighters and dinosaurs clash atop this massive space elevator.
And we're only in the 20s now, so
Players
that's
will even
50 years of
encounter
development.
dangerous mutations of dinosaurs, known as neosaurs,
I don't know if they're gonna give you like the little in-eye targeting system, whatever. But getting a new eye, I think, would definitely be a possibility.
Oh no!
Or a new arm or a new leg.
T-Rexes? What are Leviathan's true intentions?
This game, this is getting less and less interesting to me, unfortunately.
We're talking about prosthetics.
It may look similar to Deadeye. This exosuit
That's enough of
Deadeye Alpha
a clue.
Burst fire. Unlike the default
you guys
Deadeye,
doing the show at age 100 beat like Statler and Waldorf?
Fire or be used as a shotgun.
Are they from? Is that the Muppets? Is that what you're referring to? Heck yeah.
Exosuit variants, including Deadeye
Just
Alpha,
us like
will be
bickering and
added in
arguing with
title
one
update
another.
Following the full version's release.
Couple
it's Final Fantasy 78.
Couple of crotchety old men complaining about, reminiscing about the good old days of video games.
In this mode, players
Back
can
in my
enjoy a change
day.
of pace from Dino Survival.
You know,
by
Xbox
competing
was a lot
against
better when
exo
Phil
fighters
Spencer
from
was
all
still
over the world
alive.
for the fastest completion time. More info about exosuit variants.
Have you heard?
Hideo
Kojima's coming out with Death Stranding 76.
Ooh!
Be sure to
Ooh!
Kojima!
But not least.
He's 136.
To announce that
He's completely a cyborg now, just like Raiden.
This time,
that's the only way he'd be alive. Which I wouldn't put it past him.
10-player co-op missions.
It's like Raiden in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Based on everyone's feedback.
He gets on a keynote.
Check
finally.
out the official website.
My ultimate form. Now I can live and create forever.
I've uploaded my consciousness to AI. I live inside of a computer.
Players will also receive a new reward for participating. Don't miss out. We'll continue to make adjustments.
I love how we just totally glossed over the entire Exo Primal show. We're just... Sorry, Capcom.
Thank you again for all the feedback.
See you in the second open beta test. Oh, when's that?
Oh, are we doing it?
That's all
Wait,
we have for you
the
today.
game's coming out next month. How are they gonna have another open
See you
beta?
in the war game.
This is probably
It's
network
going to be
test,
a
stress
ton of
test.
fun.
Yeah, maybe. All right, cool.
Next
Dragon's
up is the
Dogma
last
2.
title we'll be showing off today.
I remember the first one. I never played it. Did you?
No, I know the name. I don't think I've ever seen gameplay of it though. Like I don't know much about it. It was 360, right?
Yeah.
Hi everyone,
Yeah,
my name is
I don't-
Hideaki Itsuno, and I'm the director of Dragon's Dogma
Don't know.
2. It's been over a year since we celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and
it's
I can
been 11
finally give you
years.
some more information about the new game. First, let's take a look at the trailer we revealed the other day.
This is what I thought was Monster Hunter.
Right. Yeah, you got twice for Monster Hunter.
I sure
this
did.
This one, and then that other one. And they're both
I don't know
they're
why they
both
don't-
Capcom games. That's the funny thing. They're both Capcom
Right.
games.
I don't know why they don't want to give me Monster Hunter. It made me break out my 3DS to play 4 again.
You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames?
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisa.
Of course. That begs the question. If he's a mere mammoth, then where might our true Arisen?
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont!
Yeah, I said this the other day. More and more fantasy games just don't do it for me. Like they have to have something.
You like that one though? Was it Avowed?
Yeah, it looked cool,
And Fable.
but Avowed looked cool, but I don't know if I don't know if I necessarily was like stoked for it. Fable I feel like is different though, because there's like such a like the humor that brings. Like there's something more about it than just the fantasy. Like they're not, I guess so many fantasy games just feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't matter what kind of spin you try to put on it. It's just like, oh, another
RPG
fantasy game.
Dragon's
Where
Dogma
I like that
was
Fable
released
is
in
like
2012.
fantasy game, but it's also like
Now, a decade later, I'm
has
proud to share a look
the
at the highly
tongue-in-cheek
anticipated
humor.
sequel,
It has
Dragon's Dogma
the really
2.
cool system where like, oh, am I gonna be
Today
bad
I
or
wanna
good?
talk
Like you
about
can
two
kind of do your
characteristics
own
that
thing
Dragon's
and like
Dogma
play
2
the
will
game your
inherit
way.
from its
You're not like
predecessor.
forced to be this like
Dragon's Dogma 2
holy
will be a
warrior,
single-player
or
game,
forced to
but
be
with pawns
this
at your side, it will
whatever,
feel like
this
co-op.
magical.
And second, gameplay will feature action role-playing
like
mechanics,
protector
set in an
of
open
the
world
universe or
environment.
something. I don't know.
In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI.
Like it has to have a hook that's interesting
Alongside
to
the
me. So like, yeah,
player-controlled
Fable. Like,
players,
oh, that looks cool.
You can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized to your liking, as well as up to 2 additional support pawns you can borrow
I'm not about
from
to sit
other
here and act
players
like I know about anything.
to form a party of up to 4 characters. Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now capable of even more precise decisions than in the previous title, helping you in the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations, or give you a high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing
All right,
in a
you got
party
me. I'm
with
in.
other players.
High fives.
Dragon's
No other
Dogma
fantasy
2
game has high
is
fives.
built with the RE engine, resulting in a dense
Man, they're
world
doing the RE
woven
engine
with
for
high
everything,
graphical
dude.
fidelity.
I'm not mad at
Enjoy
him.
a world roughly 4 times
awesome.
the size of the original Dragon's Dogma, with more to experience than ever before.
If it
The
was as good, if
characters
I had
and
an engine
monsters
as good as
populate
that,
the
as
world
RE
are
is,
given
I would
life
too.
Thanks to the power of AI, and players will feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant fantasy world. You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose from. Your vocation will shape your Arisen's role throughout the adventure. Will you take on enemies with swords? Magic? It's all up to you. We'll have much more to share in the future, but for now, I want to go
this
over
ain't
a
coming
few
out for a
sections
while,
from the
then.
trailer that show
Yeah.
what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2. This game is designed
He
to
has a bit
enable
of a
players
hunch.
to take on situations in their own way.
The way he
I know. Yeah,
stands.
I
In
noticed
addition
that.
to AI, advanced technology like immersive physics brings pawns, monsters, and NPCs to life. What would happen if you destroyed that bridge, or
Or
if
he's
you
just
pulled that
really
monster's
intense when he
leg?
talks. It's almost
No,
like he's,
even when he was
Exciting
when he
it's
was
almost like
standing
he's
normally.
leaning down to the camera. The camera's
characters
really low. It's
pivotal
almost
to
like
the
he's
story
leaning down to the
that also
camera. Is what it
appear in the
feels like.
game's
Like
key
it almost
arc.
felt like he,
Ulrika, a bow wielder
like
with
instead
a
of the
deep
camera being at
connection
eye
to
level,
the
they have it
Arisen.
like down at
And
waist level.
Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beast Ring, which appear in the series for the first time.
This
What
seems like
destiny
something I would
awaits?
like a lot.
How
Maybe
will
I
they
should go
affect
back
your
and play
fate?
the first one.
The intricate relationships and situations you will encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes. During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new monsters such as Medusa. You can look forward to new player vocations and many new experiences unique to Dragon's Dogma 2. Please stay tuned for more information.
All right.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dragon's Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox
Oh, here
Series
you go,
S,
Garrett.
and Steam.
Capcom 40th anniversary sale.
And
Maybe
now,
the
a
trilogy's on
quick
sale.
look at the Capcom 40th anniversary sale. Kicking things off,
Ah,
we have
there it
well-known
is.
titles such as Dragon's Dogma and the Ace Attorney series.
Check the eShop.
Don't miss this opportunity to pick up a few of Capcom's most influential hits at some great prices. To celebrate, we're also offering a limited-time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on Steam.
It's on sale for $10.
That wraps
On
up
the
today's
eShop?
Capcom
Phoenix Wright Ace
Showcase.
Attorney Trilogy,
Thank you for
$9.99.
watching. We're
It's normally
always
$30
working on new
bucks.
games and updates, and we hope you're as excited as we are for Capcom's 40th anniversary.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
See you next
See you next time.
Well, we did it. Oh, what's
All right,
happening?
I think there's just
Oh,
sizzle
wait.
Hey
right
everyone,
now.
welcome to the Capcom Showcase post show. I'm
Oh.
Andy. I'm on the
Post show. We don't need no post show. We got enough. We got our fill.
We don't need no
Um,
stinking post show.
You don't need a stinking post show.
That was a great. Well, that was a really good showcase. As for Capcom for what they got going on, granted we knew about most of this stuff going on, but I think maybe about 80% of it looks pretty interesting or something like I would give a fair shake.
I don't know. For me, So they showed off 1, 2, 3, 4. They showed off 7 things. Let's see. And for me, like out of those 7,
new Ace Attorney.
The Ace Attorney remasters is really the only thing, and the Ghost Trick. Like those are only the 2 things I'm stoked about. Unfortunately, like the Pragmata was a some talk about like it's delayed indefinitely. Dragon's Dogma.
When they said like they're not working on it anymore, like
it just says Pragmata has been delayed from 2023 to an unknown year. So they're working on it. They just don't know when it's going to be done. It was originally supposed to come out in 2022 based off of the trailer. Like it literally said 2022 was crossed out, 2023 crossed out again, and then an arrow with a question mark. So this is the first time we've heard of the game since that's what I thought, 2021. It's been a while since we heard of it. With like the really vague trailer they showed. Because I remember when they showed the first trailer, and it was it made me think of it looks like the Ludens character. Like they showed this big white like
that's right. I remember you were like,
and
Kojima?
I was like, oh, like no way, Kojima, like they're making a Ludens game. That's so sick. And then it's like Pragmata.
With Capcom?
I was like, what the heck is Pragmata? Like, what is this? But yeah, so not sure what's going on there. But yeah, I don't know. Like honestly, like if I'm grading this, I'm giving this like a C or a D, a C or a D. Honestly, like other than Ace Attorney and Ghost Trick, it's fine. It wasn't fine.
I give this a C because maybe the lineup wasn't necessarily the most exciting thing, but it was delivered professionionally, and it wasn't
That's true.
It wasn't like the disaster that the Ubisoft one. It was clear gameplay, concise.
Yes.
Nobody overstayed their welcome.
Yeah, the production value was much higher. The people speaking spoke with confidence and with like I don't know,
and relayed the information.
They were well spoken and had like good concise things to say. They weren't just rambling and pausing and stage fright. I don't know what was going on.
Trying to make jokes.
Ubisoft event. Yeah, no, you're right. This is probably a C, just purely, even from a production standpoint, so much better than what we saw at Ubisoft. It was so bad. Yeah, so out of everything, what are you most stoked about from what they announced?
Of course, Ace Attorney. The Ace Attorney games being remastered and brought to current gen consoles. Pretty much those games, 2 of them were going to they were gonna die with the 3DS if they didn't do something about it. Ace Attorney 4, actually all 3 of them, I guess, were gonna die on 3DS if they didn't do something. So I'm glad that they are deciding to move those up, because now we have all 7 Ace Attorney games available on
7
one
or
platform.
6.
Actually, I'm sorry. If you count side games, there's 8.
Okay.
Because there's
the main line. It's just 6, right? Because there's the first 3, and then now
this trilogy,
this next trilogy,
and then there's the one that recently came over here with the one that takes place back in the day, like with Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I'm new to the series.
It's Phoenix's ancestor.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, and it takes place back in like the 1800s, I think. So there's that one, and then there's also a Miles Edgeworth game.
That'd be sick.
Right.
That's kind of more like a spin-off, though, right?
That's what I'm saying, right? But I'd say the headliner titles are definitely all in one place.
Yeah.
So that's nice to finally have them all there, and people can experience the whole thing. So I'm glad they went ahead and did that, and it looks great. The first trilogy also looks really good. The way that they remastered them, it looks really clean. The art looks good, and the remastered soundtrack. I'm assuming they're just going to give these the same treatment. So I have nothing but high hopes for it. I'm going to get it whenever it drops. So I think what did they say? The 24th?
It just says early 2024.
Oh, it's next year.
Next year. Not sure when. Just beginning of 2024 sometime.
Well, that's fine. I'll be here.
Yeah, I think for me, that was probably my number one. My runner-up, I guess, would be I'm interested now in Ghost Trick just based off of what we saw, what you were saying. I guess sounds interesting. So I'm definitely going to check out that demo. And that's coming out at the end of this month, June 30th.
Yeah.
So pretty soon, getting that remaster. That's exciting.
Demo's out
it's
now.
by the same creator, so I don't see why it's not going to be great. But because yeah, again, being new to the Ace Attorney series and falling in love with that first one we did, yeah, I'm really have high hopes for Ghost Trick there. But man, yeah, for me, like Exoprimal, just as it went on, more and more, it's like, this is not my kind of game at all. Like, I'm not interested at all. And I know, like, not every game has to be, but yeah, I guess I was just I really was hoping for something from Capcom, be like, boom, like here's like a big thing that's upcoming. Not even doesn't have to be coming out soon, but it's like, all right, here's something.
That's why I was hoping we were going to get Monster Hunter. But...
Right, and yeah, we just got, you know, other than the Apollo Justice trilogy, like, yeah, there's a lot of new IPs, I guess, like the Kunitsugami, Exoprimal, Pragmata being delayed. Like, so most, like, what's that? Half of it was new IPs, and then the other half was like either sequels or remakes. That's not bad, but again, like, I was just really hoping for the big bombastic heavy hitter, like, boom, here's a new, like, the new Capcom game, you know, it's like, yeah, like a sequel to Monster Hunter or something like that. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how to feel about that. I can't remember the name of the first game. Princess something.
Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Right, Path of the Goddess. I don't know how to feel about it one way or the other, because I feel like I don't have enough information on it to actually form an opinion. It just felt like it was a pretty trailer for pretty trailer's sake.
It also, the combat they showed to me felt just like generic hack and slash combat as well. Like, I feel like they didn't show the combat off in a good enough way for me to be like, oh, this looks fun, this looks interesting, this looks different. It's just like, oh, this is just like, it could easily be a hack and slash, or it could easily be like, okay, is this going to be more difficult, like Soulsborne kind of thing? Like, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from the trailer because there's so much else going on graphically and visually.
I mean, it doesn't look like
it looks gorgeous, like it's a thing, but
but it doesn't look like it's going to be a necessarily large game. Just based on the way that the environments seem pretty like hallway-ish or like maze-ish. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
it could be just a smaller experience.
There is no date on that at all. It's just a reveal trailer, and all we know it's coming to Xbox,
it's a ways out.
PlayStation, PC. So nothing more on that front. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And of course, Mega Man X Dive Offline coming to Steam, iOS, and
Eddie's
Android.
favorite.
Eddie is just losing his mind over that. So congrats, Eddie. I'm so happy for you. But no, yeah. Do you have anything else to add here to the Capcom Showcase? It was, for me, yeah.
It was perfectly fine.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. It was just, yeah, fine.
I'm gonna go grab that Ghost Trick demo though. For sure.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, if that's it, then we are signing off for the evening. This time for good over on Twitch.
Summer Game Fest is over.
The end of Summer Game Fest. Actually, I think there is something tomorrow, but it wasn't anything that we were necessarily interested in, if I remember right. I was just like, oh, okay, no, we don't need to cover that.
Oh, okay.
It stands. We've covered a lot of stuff like this weekend, and if you've missed any of it, make sure to go over to youtube.com/SuperGamerBoys to catch all the VODs. We have the Summer Game Fest showcase. We got the Xbox showcase. We got, what else was there? Day of the Devs.
Wholesome
Devolver Digital. I was looking at the numbers, analytics on the videos we've been releasing, and for whatever reason, the Devolver Digital showcase is popping off. People are loving watching the return of Volvi with us. So that's awesome.
I mean, it's good to have them back, you know?
Yeah, it's great. Fantastic. Also, for whatever reason, everyone's loving our from last week's episode. We also do SGV clips. So if you don't know who we are, we do a podcast each and every week. Record here on Mondays, comes out to the public on Wednesdays. And one of our clips from last week's episode, we talked about the news story about Bobby Kotick or whatever. And the clip that I titled Activision Blizzard CEO's Office Rocker has almost 300 views. So for whatever reason, people are all about that. It's getting lots of likes too. People agree with us. He's insane. So yeah, screw Bobby Kotick. But All right, well, we'll sign off. Remember, go over, check out our YouTube, like and subscribe the videos over there. Well, like the videos, subscribe to the channels, that way you get future stuff as it comes out. And follow our Twitch channel here, because like I said, we record every Monday for our podcast. You can catch us, and, you know, once in a while we'll do a fun game stream. So on behalf of Adrian and myself, the Super Gamer Boys here, we appreciate y'all tuning in during Summer Game Fest 2023 season. And we'll catch you next time. We'll catch you next year, 2024, yep. Summer Game Fest. Who knows? Maybe one of these times we'll be there live. That'd be cool. If not, though, find us here right here at twitch.tv/the Super Gamer Boys. All right. See ya.
Go play some games.